welcome back for another short flow. Today's sequence is going to be focusing on opening up and stretching off the shoulders. You don't need anything at all, just some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and whenever you're ready, just come and join me in Tadasana. So standing in Tadasana, we're going to do cactus arms in a standing position. So we're going to inhale as we lift our hands up above our head and really activate, reach through the fingers, reach through the hands, activate the fingers. And then as we exhale, we're going to pull the arms down to a 90-degree position either side of us, bending at the elbows, stretching out the fingers and squeezing the shoulder blades together behind us. Take a nice deep breath in as you squeeze and hold tight. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale to lift, reaching up tall. Exhale, squeeze those shoulders back together. We're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale to lift and circle. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift and circle. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Inhale, lift and circle. Exhale, squeeze. And relax. And we're just going to come now into a bound forward fold. So take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, squeeze the palms together. So really try and keep the soles of your hands together or the heels of your hands together. Lock those fingers tight. Pull the hands down away from the shoulders so you're opening up the chest and lifting through the heart. Finding the length in your body and your spine. Try and exhale as you keep that length and come into a forward fold. So if you need to bend the knees to keep that length, try and do that. And then pull the hands away from the back up towards the ceiling. So open up the shoulders, pull the hands away from the body. Take 3 deep breaths here, trying to keep the heels of those hands together. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Plant them down either side of your feet and we're just going to step back or walk back to down facing dog. So with down facing dog, spread the fingers, grip the mat with your fingertips and press through the hands. Take a bend in your knees to begin with and then think about pushing the crown of the head towards the floor and opening up the shoulder blades. So try and create space between the shoulder blades by pulling them apart. Keep pressing through the floor, keep those knees bent and try and get the crown of your head towards the floor. And then once you're in that nice position, try and point the tailbone up towards the ceiling so you've got a nice long spine. You can start to ease open the legs and straighten out those knees. And you'll find this is a much better position for your shoulders, your back, your hips, your legs, everything. Take a few deep breaths here, just pedaling the feet out, pressing if you want to bounce up and down, pressing through the hands, opening up those shoulders, seeing if you can get the crown of the head further towards the floor. And then slowly roll forwards onto your toes, drop the knees to the floor and come into a kneeling position. We're going to do a simple tricep stretch now. So take the left hand up into the air, reach back behind you and take the hand down your back so that your elbow is pointing up towards the ceiling. You're going to take your right hand, place it on top of the left elbow and pull back against that left elbow so you're getting a nice stretch into your triceps. Hold here for 3 breaths. And relax. And then switch sides. So right hand goes up high, bend at the elbow, reach back behind you. Take the left hand onto the right elbow and pull against that right elbow as you get into the triceps. A nice tricep stretch. Take 3 deep breaths again. Last one all the way in. And then as you exhale, release. Stretch off the shoulders if you want. We're going to come into cow face arms. So I'm going to turn my back to you so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to take the right arm up high towards the sky. The left arm goes out towards the side. We're going to reach back and behind, bending at both the elbows to try and grab and clasp a hold of both those hands. So if you need to, you can use a strap to help you. See if you can get a good grip. And once you've got that grip, keep pulling those hands together, opening up the shoulders and the triceps. So hopefully that tricep stretch will have helped you. And we're here for 3 breaths, so you've probably got 1, maybe 1.5 left. So take one last deep inhale all the way in. Exhale, release. And then we're going to switch sides. So one side might be tighter than the other, and you'll see that with me. So this is my tightest side. So we're switching over. So left hand goes up high, right hand goes out to the side. Reach back and behind. And as you can see, I really struggle to meet my fingers there. So what I might do for that side is grab a hold of my strap, take it behind me, using the right arms, of course, and then pull gradually. So it's my right shoulder that's not letting me really. So try and pull that right shoulder up more to get a better stretch. And again, just 3 deep breaths. So again, by the time I finish waffling, you've probably only got 1 or 2 left. And then exhale, release. From your hands and knees now, we're going to stay on our knees and we're going to come onto our hands. So we're leaning forward. So we're going to do thread the needle. So we're going to take the left hand through and under our right arm and bring the left shoulder to the floor and take our head through and under our right arm. So we're looking up under our armpit towards the ceiling, reaching that left arm through and pressing into the ground. Taking a nice deep breath here. Exhale, and then we're going to reach up and back with our left hand up towards the ceiling, and then back through and under as we exhale. And last time, inhale to lift and reach. Exhale to thread through and pull under. Take a nice deep breath in here. And then slowly come back onto your hands and knees, and we're going to do the other side. So this time we're taking the right arm through and under, bringing the right shoulder to the floor, taking the head underneath the left armpit, looking up at the ceiling. Take a couple of deep breaths here just to open up the shoulders. And then this time we're going to inhale as we lift up high with our right arm towards the ceiling. And then exhale as we thread it back through and under. And we're going to do that one more time. Inhale as you lift up high, really reaching up high towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, really reach through and under with that right hand away from the body. And then slowly come back up onto your hands and knees, and we're going to come into a prone position. So lay on your stomachs, take your hands out in a T-shaped position. We're going to come into scorpion. So think about locking your shoulders down to the floor and taking your eye gaze forwards. We're going to inhale as we lift our right leg up high. Reach it over, the right foot over towards the left hand. So don't worry if it doesn't reach there. You're then going to use the right hand to press into the ground and open up further on the left shoulder. So don't worry about your right shoulder lifting at this point. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way back over. And we're going to switch sides. So you can bend at the left hand now, right arm goes out straight, flat to the floor, right shoulder glued to the ground. Inhale as you lift your left leg up, reaching over with your left foot to your right hand. And pressing into the floor with your left hand to open up that right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And again, you probably want to spend 3 to 5 breaths here. For any of these poses, if you want to spend longer, feel free to pause the video and take as long as you need. And then slowly inhale as you come back over onto your stomachs again. Take both hands out from underneath you. We're going to keep the hands stretched forwards and just bring the chest towards the ground into extended puppy / child's pose. So really think about bringing the hands all the way forwards at the front of the mat, reaching out, extending through your armpits. And you can even bring your chest to the floor if you want to slide further forwards with the hands and come into full puppy pose, wherever you need to be. So this is quite a difficult posture. Just make sure that your hips are not tracking forwards in front of your knees if you're doing this. If you find they are and the stretches in your lower back rather than your upper back, just come back up slightly and bring your forehead to the floor. Just take a few deep breaths here. Take one last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then slowly come back onto your heels with your bum. Release your hands either side of you and just have them by the sides of your legs, palms facing up, and just come into normal child's pose. Relax the body over the legs. And just take a few deep breaths to finish. Or if you want to take a mini Savasana in child's pose or on your backs, however you want to do it, you're more than welcome.